included.
We could always use an extra hand around here.
These robots sure make my job easier.
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
Sometimes I just check out and go about my day on autopilot. Reasonable, right?
Nothing bad gonna happen inside this refuge. Allow me to tell you about your next vacation destination. Step right up, my friend. I've got a special opportunity. That's the spirit. We are offering free travel to America's playground. Atlantic City, New Jersey. A haven of wonder, excitement, and opportunity. Fully governed and, I assure you, safe from the dangers of the outside world. In exchange for your all expenses paid Red flight, all we ask is a little assistance paid back to the locals. Sounds like a deal, right?
Just a little longer, Ellison. Valdez will see everything you have to offer. You'll see.
It varies from person to person how to have all the details, but I know the Lombardi family is looking for assistance with some business matters. If games are more your style, the showmen are always looking for fresh faces to star in their entertainment. I'm sure a bright person like you will find just the opportunity you're looking for.
Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
And now that's a little lamb and egg. By me. Do you? I mean, eat it. I said. Stick it. Do you? I mean it. Eat if you're not old enough. I said it's. That it is, my friend. After the war. First, larger underneath the pier, would not fall, and further inward.
That blood bug sting was nasty.
Outside of civilians, the showman, the Lombard affair, they're an intimate bunch. Last but different. Well, our city, or around casino, and finally, these three. Threats? Unless the. No, of course not. Big shot. Do you remember
I should check if those Blue Ridge folks carry letters, too.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear
I heard
strike
there's
imminent.
a chess set around here if you ever want
Please
to play.
exit the area at your earliest convenience.
If you ever find yourself in a
Thank
bind,
you for your
you can
cooperation.
always call on us.
Wow, they've really gotten set up here.
There's a lot of supplies, right for the picking.
Folks don't join
Need a hand?
responders for
I'm a little
caps.
bored sitting around.
They join to make a difference.
One of the other initiates said I reek of desperation. I don't smell anything.
I could really use a drink. That Rucker wants us sober on the job.
This place could stand to have some cats.
There's times I worry I'm not doing enough or that I'm not good enough. I just try to remember that I managed to get here in the first place. There
Considering
I feel
all the places I
reassurance.
could have ended up, I'm extremely lucky I'm here. I've never felt safer.
These responders must really have a game plan. Where they're always flitting about.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling it. You'd think with all that tinkering Skippy does, that he'd have come up with something more medicinal.
You'd think with all that tinkering Skippy does that he'd come up with something more medicinal.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday.
Well, hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
Do you read much? It's about all that keeps me sane these days.
Looking for something different? We have regional flavors you won't find this side of Nuka World.
Appalachia's supposed to be the safest place around. But I've heard the monsters that live in the woods here, and I'm not so sure about that.
Try not to track all of that dirt into my shop, eh? I already near broke my back trying to wash up the fallout. You look like you could lose some weight. From your pockets. There are a customer. Here's an easy riddle for you. I am all around you, but you cannot see me. You know me, but
Well, hello there, stranger. Sophie Wagner, pleased to meet. Well, you're gonna take care of people, silly. Here at the refuge. You build.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker.
Well, right now, it's getting this place organized so we can start taking in. You can't run a refugee camp. I'll be set up soon.
Tough. Not that scribe treated it
No worries. What's on your mind? How personal? Who, me? Got here, her. It's like my mom. Oh, yeah. They said people thought they were collected, so the adults, it was a truth. Who, me?
A safe safe haven filled with people trying to help others?
I asked Tannenberg.
Now that that's settled, did Miss Rucker have any other... Oh, well, hello, if you'll pardon, that will be... If you are here... However... Ah, the refuge. They found it. Food. What? Oh, as it ha... Those industrial... They've made... If you don't... Well, they're called... I hate... Oh, you're terrible. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know that other thing. My dear, you must understand, much as I would like to, my responsibilities do not permit me to do so. You can find the darling and Ms. Watt.
The water here is a little bland. Not enough rats.
Wonderful. When you are, I imagine, do feel free to visit.
Bonjour, my name is Esme Rousseau. We've had some I thought I've started a... How wonderful! The stew requires your job. Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process. My friend, It is such... Oh, I feel so... Oh, Orlando, I feel so... I am so glad. I hope that they can find... I hope... No one... She's... Oh, I feel so...
I heard about what happened. Morgan.
Sure. Oh, me? Oh, however, I like to see. I knew the responders. I figured life feels true. Oh, my papa and I would... Of course. Au revoir. Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the pièce de résistance, the venison.
The dining room is open for breakfast. Please feel free.
The potatoes here taste amazing.
Yourself.
So fresh and only a few rats.
Robot butlers. Is this a refuge or a palace?
Please seat yourself. A waiter will be with you shortly.
There's no problem too big to solve.
A dash of this. A sprinkle of that. Perfection.
Safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
If you want something done right, you gotta make sure you don't get shot, stabbed, rancid, or blown up. And then you still gotta do it yourself.
Don't bother talking to that person.
This bloody... Mon chéri, you look hungry.
Good morning. The dining room is open for breakfast. Please feel free to seat yourself.
I heard about what happened in Morgantown. I know it was way back, but I'm glad...
I was out scavenging for food earlier. Only got attacked by Scorch once.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
Shipment of meds coming in tomorrow. Hope it's on time.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
There's no problem too big to solve.
It is a lot of work to maintain the property.
Robot butlers?
I hope we get some death claw meat soon. Its tenderness is magnifique. Oh no, the stew has burned. Do not be discouraged though. Without failure, there is no improvement. Here is your stew. Something is better than nothing, yes? Hopefully, either...
You think I have what it takes to be a responder?
Why even bother helping people who can't help themselves?
Need anything?
Can't believe we've got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gate. Got a lot of folks here with... What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade. What I got that I don't need, for what you need. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit. And the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. She don't fly. So, hope you don't mind heading in. So, what do you say? Nah, anything you're able... Well, you're not bleeding through your shirt. I call that a good... Name's... Nothing right now. Thought you might. Well, when I first couple of folks, I started reading. I realized that. Nice. Can't say no more. Well, it took.
I think I heard a Protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
Please have a seat. Someone will be with you shortly. Pardon our dust. Repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Just trying to get through another day. Only 12 more hours to go.
I suppose a nice refuge like this is worth more hungry mouths.
So this is a place that's bringing all these damn...
Are you at the refuge? We've got people going hungry, and too many mouths to feed at Foundation. I'm not sure what you expect me to do with this. People are hungry for something that's actually edible. Can you lend me a hand?
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others. Feels like I've died and gone to heaven.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
Hey, you're back. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing. You should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running. Let me check my notes. Well, I'll tell you, we've had a heck of a run on raw cloth, and it's really drained our stock. If you could spare, say... Yeah. The warm glow of providing aid to your fellow person. The joy of support. Okay. I got a feeling you might be helping. Oh, lots of places. Old stuffed toys, pillows. Heck, you can even make some out of old newspapers or magazines.
That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to, it'd really make my.
Doing your job. Hope you're doing all right, Mama. You're always in my thoughts.
Don't bother talking to that person from Crater. Nasty bunch.
I love Esme's cooking. Oh, it's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor.
Nothing like the feeling of a good job done well.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the
fun.
responders sounded like too much work.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so
You're flying too low. Banking that hard is dangerous. Babies.
Hey, what's up? Name's Lennox. What's it look like? This is the closest thing we've got to a hangar for this hot mama. If you need to go somewhere, I'm the one who's gonna take you. As long as Rucker clears it, of course. You got it, bud. And mechanic. You're looking at more than a decade of military experience in the sky. Hey, she might be a used model, but I got her running right. Probably only a 5, maybe 12% chance she'll drop out of the sky. 20 tops. Sure thing, buddy, but make it snappy. I got stuff to do. Yep. I like to be up here to stay with her. It's been a long time since I had a working bird. I don't want anybody messing with her. Hell yeah, I can. I was Air Force back in the day. Tankers, cargo, I'd fly anything. Through hell and fire, no problem. This vertebrate's an odd duck. Ain't a plane, ain't a chopper. But if you go up with me, just sit back and relax. Never lost my cargo once, human or otherwise. You'll be fine. One of the responders said they saw a spaceman the other day. Little gray dude. Aliens, you know? Hell, I saw crap above the clouds you'd never believe, even before the war. Tic-tacs, cigars, discs, stuff that moved like nothing we had. No way we're alone. Believe it. You better believe it. There was this one time I took potshots at a UFO with a pistol out the window of a seaplane. Big, glowing thing, keeping pace right alongside us. Must have fired the whole magazine. Co-pilots yelling at me, and suddenly, I'm just blind. They had to take over and guide us home. Vision came back later that day. Now, my co-pilot said I was just drunk and started trying to fight the sun, but alien mind control lasers is my bet. Yeah, no problem. Hasta luego.
grounds are looking splendid this year.
Approach and identify.
Another. Please, wipe your feet on the mat before entering. Please.
Eliminated.
Good afternoon, mademoiselle.
We aim to provide a safe, clean environment for all our guests.
We have a situation.
You are facing an Ultron-class combat robot. Movement detected. Death is inevitable. Possible stealth unit in the AO. Ma'am.
You may now resume your normal activities. Not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered swiftly and fairly.
Welcome to the White Spring. All of our guest rooms and cottages are currently being refurbished. We are not accepting new reservations at this time. We regret the inconvenience. Please enjoy the resort's shops and other amenities. Visitors are always welcome to talk until no reservations are required. Threat redetected. Situational awareness. The grounds are not secure. Please enjoy the west shops, restaurants, and other amenities until the hotel reopens.
The responders quite rudely barged into the White Spring and have taken over. They don't respond well to manners, do they?
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.